Ty Simpson going pro. Pete Thamel tweeting out, Alabama quarterback Ty Simpson is turning pro. He just informed the Alabama coaches of his decision. There was some question on whether or not he was going to come out, whether or not he was going to transfer somewhere else, perhaps, whether or not he was going to return to Alabama, which seemed the least likely of these scenarios. But frankly, Caroline, as we sit right now, as we tape this, we don't know if Dante Moore is coming out in the draft or not. So as we sit right now, Ty Simpson becomes the second best quarterback in this year's draft behind Fernando Mendoza, who we presume is coming out.
This surprises me. I don't think that Ty Simpson is ready. We look at so many players, so many quarterbacks who have had instant success. I look at Jaden Daniels as being probably the best example of that. Offensive Rookie of the Year. It was getting MVP buzz going into the season. Obviously, injuries sideline that. We know the story. I don't have to get into it. It's because Jaden Daniels played 5 years of college football, started for 5 years in college football. Ty Simpson doesn't have very much college football experience. He hasn't taken a ton of snaps at Alabama. Is he ready for the NFL? I have questions for that, especially the way that he played down the stretch. I think, and look, good for Ty Simpson. He made the best decision for himself. I wish him nothing but the best. I do think this is more of a factor of the quarterback market in the NFL more than it is his own personal decision. He feels like he's ready. He feels like this is the right decision for him, just, independent of anything else happening in the NFL. How many quarterback needy teams are there right now? Just without counting 6, 7, just off the top of my head. Well, there is one quarterback right now declared for the draft that people view as, the draft gurus view as, an eventual franchise quarterback, and that is Fernando Mendoza. Ty Simpson might be looking around and saying, look, I might not be 100% fully cooked, but I'm going to get picked at the top of the draft because all of these teams need me. These teams need quarterbacks, and just the need in the market skyrockets his value. So I think it's more a factor of that, and I wish Ty Simpson nothing but the best moving forward.
I will double down on that and remind everybody, look, it's always dangerous when we look at next year's draft class. I will remind people that a year ago, when the Titans were on the clock with the first overall pick and Cam Ward looked to be it, so many people said, no, don't take a quarterback this year. Take one next year. The class looks much better.
Wait for Arch.
Now we sit here now, and it's like, oh, well, don't take a quarterback this year. Take one next year because next year's class looks much better. They're already trying to tell all of us that the 2027 NFL draft class looks like it's going to be the epic one. It's dangerous to do that, but to your point, Caroline, Ty Simpson right now can look around and say, man, there's a shot that I'm the third quarterback or the second quarterback. There's a shot that I go in the first 12 pick. If we look historically, if you're one of the top 3 picks in the quarterback class, in your class, you're going to go in the top half of the first round. I don't know that we can make those assurances on what is expected right now to be a deeper quarterback class in a year. So this all makes sense. But to your point, important note here, until this year, in 2023, he was 11-20 throwing the football. In 2024, he was 14-25. For anyone that says we don't have a lot of proof of concept on Dante Moore, I'll remind you, we don't have a lot of proof of concept on Ty Simpson either, even though he's a little bit older.
Yeah, and having that experience is so incredibly important. The other side of that, though, is, let me look up what Ty Simpson's age is. I don't know that off the top of my head. The other side, he's 23. So he would be getting his second contract at 27 or 28. That's still plenty of time to eke out the prime of a certain quarterback. The other side of players that stay in college for 6 or 7 years, well, he's getting his second contract at 30 or 31. So it starts to shrink the amount of money that you're able to make at the next level. So at least what you're getting is kind of a raw quarterback with not a ton of experience, but plenty of leeway and plenty of time to open in his prime.